Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Black Online. I'm still fucking sick. I'm gonna be sick forever, but it's not gonna stop me from talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare because yet again, a leak has come out from the same dude that leaked the title of the game. The same dude that leaked the weapons list has now leaked the fact that Battle Royale is coming to the game. Although it was not at first on the horizon for this game. As we know that Modern Warfare was meant to be campaign, multiplayer, spec ops, but now apparently Infinity Ward is looking into developing Battle Royale for a later date. Now, what that means essentially is that the game will launch with multiplayer and campaign, and also applies to spec ops as well. So multiplayer and campaign will launch with the game on October 25th, and then later on down the track, whenever it comes, they'll bring out spec ops, then they'll bring out Battle Royale. Now, Battle Royale is in such an early period of development right now. There's not too much that the leak says to go off of, but there's a couple ideas that are being chucked around that I'll talk about in the video in like 2 seconds, but then afterwards I'll give my thoughts and stuff like that. So currently, they're looking at a cash system called Plunder. Says that you'll be able to find cash on the ground as part of the loot. Once you've acquired cash, you're allowed to take it to the ATMs around the map to deposit the money into a bank. If you win the game, you're able to keep it, but not if you lose. The cash will allow you to purchase outfits and supply drops within the game. Interesting. I'll keep going. Roughly 10 different types of vehicles are currently in development for Modern Warfare Battle Royale, so that's pretty dope. That's cool. Different vehicles around the map. Other than that, Infinity Ward has taken all different co-op missions in the game and mixed them all together in a bid to create a huge map and save time. So seemingly the different spec ops missions that we're going to be seeing in Modern Warfare, that's the basis on what this map will be created on. There are some elements from previous games within the Modern Warfare franchise. We know that this new game is a complete deviation and like a soft reboot of the franchise, but obviously with a Battle Royale game and with what Treyarch did, Infinity Ward is going to take certain elements and stuff like that from the previous game, whether that be map locations, different settings and stuff like that, whatever that may be. The YouTuber doesn't comment whether it'll be free to play or not. So do we have to? Maybe it'll be a standalone game. We don't. Fuck. Who knows? We don't know. So it'll be 4-player squads. Solos and duos will be on the horizon. However, you'll deploy out of an AC-130, which is dope. Infinity Ward tested the map with 152 players, and it is supposedly 3 times bigger than the Blackouts map in size, which makes sense as to why they have 152 players, which is crazy. But yeah, 152 players, a map 3 times bigger than Blackout, so that's pretty crazy. The map is in development, features an array of close quarters and open areas, which is pretty standard. Unlike Blackout, the system in this upcoming Battle Royale will follow in the same footsteps as titles like Fortnite. Every weapon in the mode will have preset attachments, which cannot be changed or removed. The rarity of the weapon and attachment will depend on its tier level, which I like, because I like Fortnite and how they do it. So yeah, no, I like it. I like what they're doing, what they're supposedly doing in this Battle Royale, where, okay, so like, let's say you have an AK-47, that's, I don't know, blue, so that it may have a grip and a red dot sight on it, just to start off. But when you get to like the legendary, the gold tier, that'll have like FMJ, stock, quick draw, a better reticle, just a better gun overall than the blue version of that same gun. So that's pretty dope. The closing ring is currently scheduled to be a ring of poisonous gas, obviously subject to change. And then Treyarch is also testing whether or not to include automatic health regen in this segment of the game. Now, again, let's be skeptical on this, because there's a couple things that I read about it, like as I was reading all these leaks, and there's a couple little bits and pieces that doesn't really line up to what Infinity Ward has been talking this game up to be. So the main thing that kind of really took me away from believing this leak is the plunder system and the ability to get loot, cash loot, and use that money you get in game to purchase outfits and supply drops. Modern Warfare, the thing with Modern Warfare is that Infinity Ward has been saying that this game is going to be one game, one universe across all modes. So the tone, setting, feel of the game is going to be completely the same throughout the whole game. It's understandable how you can do that with campaign, multiplayer, and co-op, but with this plunder system and the fact that you have to run around a map picking up money and depositing it into an ATM doesn't really suit with what the universe that Infinity Ward is creating here, especially from what we've seen so far. Everything else is fine, right? So everything else, from the drop of an AC-130, from the size of the map, from the rarity system, from the poisonous gas ring, all that's fine. It's just this plunder system that doesn't, for me, line up to what Infinity Ward has been advertising this game to be. This game is meant to be grounded, it's meant to be gritty, it's meant to be realistic, it's meant to be a commentary on the world we're seeing today. When do you see people running around, picking up money, putting them into an ATM, and then buying a crate of items? It's hard, right? It's hard with a Battle Royale to be realistic and gritty and grounded and stuff like that. PUBG is the only example of a Battle Royale that can be kind of realistic in that sense, and even that can get ridiculous sometimes. Battle Royale in general is just a ridiculous game mode. It's all about stupid fun, drop in with your friends, have a good time, try to win the game, right? It's hard to make that concept really realistic and gritty. Maybe this plunder system is in the game. Maybe this whole thing is true. Maybe this whole Battle Royale thing is just going to be a separate game. What if it is a separate game? What if they're like, they release Modern Warfare as it is, and then they're like, in, I don't know, 6 months time or whatever, whenever this Battle Royale is ready to be released, they're like, alright, here we go, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Battle Royale. I'm sure they'll have a better name for it than whatever I just said, for $10, $15, and you can get this Battle Royale. I'll be down for it. I'd buy it. I'm sure a lot of people would buy it. I'm sure that if they made this and didn't, I don't know, and they didn't tie this to Modern Warfare, it would work. If this game was not that shows my age. If this game mode comes out in 2 months time after Modern Warfare is released and is a game mode in Modern Warfare, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this whole thing. If it's exactly how it says in this, I'll be fine with everything else. It's just that it's going to be a little bit... I'll be fine with it. It's just going to be a little bit ridiculous in terms of the way that this game mode seems to be portrayed at the moment. It seems like it's just going to be a silly game mode with silly mechanics, and it doesn't really fit with the game's actual setting and stuff like that. You may think that, oh, why, it's a video game, why do you have to fucking be all serious and shit? But the thing is, if it is a serious game, and if it is a controversial game that's going to push the boundaries, push societal boundaries in terms of what's right, what's wrong, what can we portray in forms of media, and then you jump to the next game mode and it's like you're picking fucking dollars off the ground and depositing it into an ATM in order to buy virtual items. It doesn't make sense. The other thing that doesn't make sense about this plunder system is, why would Activision allow you to buy this stuff for free? Why would Activision give you a way to buy supply drops without pumping your own real life money into it? Because we know them motherfuckers want us to pump our money into supply drops. So why would they let Infinity Ward create a mechanic in the game to buy that stuff for free? Right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy not to believe this? Am I crazy not to think that this would not work in the universe? This would not work in the current state of Call of Duty? I don't know. I might be fucking mental. I might be just a hater. Maybe I am just a hater. Fuck you. I don't know. But yeah, man, like, other than that plunder thing, everything else seems pretty plausible. Like, everything else seems pretty normal, and I'd be down. I'd be down for a 150 player battle royale. That sounds fucking dope to me. Imagine 150 players on the Blackout map. Dude, it'd be so much better. I don't know, whenever I play Blackout, I just find myself running around for half an hour until I get sniped and just die. I'm just like, fuck this. Ah, man. They're coming thick and fast, man. We haven't even seen proper gameplay of this game yet, and yet we have all these leaks and rumors from the same dude. I don't know where this dude's getting his leaks from, but I want to know where he got his leaks from. I'm not sold on this just because of that plunder system. That plunder system alone takes away from the legitimacy of this leak, but everything else is cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you for or are you against Battle Royale in Modern Warfare? Me, my definitive, that's it, that's all she wrote, is I am okay with it being a standalone game. I'm not okay with it being with this game, this Modern Warfare game. I'm fine with it being standalone. That's my thing. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, because it helps me out so much in terms of getting my channel out there and getting clicks and getting all that sort of stuff, so that I can grow and create better content for you guys. Click subscribe if you're new here, because it'll again help me out a bunch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.